Hello everyone, Craftykarendesigns here. I hope you're having a good day. This morning I'm going to make a panel fold card. The inspiration for this one came from Sam Clayton on Mixed Up Crafts. I saw her do one a couple of days ago. But the size that she made it was more or less 5x7, I think. So I've decided to tweak the measurements a little bit because it uses 12 by 12 cardstock. So I've chopped it down a bit to make it 6-inch card so that you can get 2 out of a sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. So this one I've made using the beautiful Perennial Essence. Love this paper, it's gorgeous. Beautiful Monet style prints. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've used the Floral Essence stamp set which goes with this, and this sentiment and this one I've put on the back. So I'm going to show you how to make it, but I'm going to change it slightly, and this one I'm going to make into a wedding card, using the same papers but a different pattern out of the designer series paper, and slightly different sentiment but still one from the Floral Essence. So here we go, I'll show you how to make it. So first of all you need a piece of cardstock which is 6 inches by 12 inches, and on the long side you need to score it at 3.5 and then flip it over and score it at 1.5 and 7, and that's all your scoring done. Move that out of the way, and then you just need to fold it following the way that you scored it. So we'll fold that one that way, and then your card won't crack. That one that way, give it a good press with your bone folder, and that one that way. Whoops. So that's the finished profile. So put that to one side for a minute, and I've used more or less a whole sheet of designer series paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate which side of it I use on which panel. So some of the panels will have this side, some of the panels will have that side. So I'll just talk you through the sizes. So the biggest one, which goes on the back here, is 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. And you need a piece of Whisper White to go on the back to write message, which is the same size, 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. Then you need 2 pieces which measure 3.25 by 5 3/4, and then 2 pieces which measure 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then 2 pieces which measure 1 1/4 by 5 3/4. And then you also need a scrap of cardstock. This one I'm using is Blushing Bride, and so I've got a scrap of Blushing Bride which I've cut out with a stitched circle die, and I've got a slightly smaller Whisper White one that I'm going to stamp the sentiment on, which is also a stitched circle die and some flat back pearls, and that's it. So I'll show you how to put it together. So I'm going to put mine together with Tombow because that's my favourite glue. Actually, first of all, I'll do some stamping. So, as I said, I'm going to use the this Wishing You a Blissful Future for the front, and then with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day on the back, on the piece that you're going to write on. So, I need some Blushing Bride ink. And I've already got these mounted on a block. Oops, sorry about that. Just headbutted the camera. So I'll try and get that in the centre. There we go. And then put this one on the back. And then you can write your message. There we go. Lovely subtle colour, this one. Okie doke. So I'll set that to one side for a minute while it dries. And then lay this out while I stick the pieces down. It's a really quick, straightforward card to do this, but looks really quite effective. So, some Tombow all over that. And then that as centrally as possible. It's got lots of lovely colours in this paper. It's also, I think this is So Saffron. There might be a bit of crushed curry in there as well, and some old olive. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to flip it over and use that side on the next one. Whether there's a right way around on this one. I think it's that way. Oops. And line that one up so it's level across the top and the bottom, in the middle of the panel. There we go. Now I need to decide whether to put the same one on that one or a different one, because I think I'm going to put the same one on that side as the one on the back. It's just a case of playing around with it to see which one you think looks the best. Or shall I have that one? I think I might go that way, so it's all flowers across the front. So we'll put this one on this panel. It's just trial and error and mix and match and just swapping them around to see which you think looks the most pleasing on the finished profile. So I'll flip that one over and put that one on there. Oops. Hope you're all having a good Saturday. It's nice and sunny here for a change. For the last week or so it's done nothing but rain. So it's quite nice to see a bit of sunshine out the window. So I'll put that one on there. It really is easy and quick to do this. You could quite easily batch make lots of these. You could turn them into Christmas card, use Christmas paper and do batches of Christmas cards. Or like I'm doing them for lots of different occasions, and these will be going on my stall on my next craft fair, which is a couple of weeks off now. It's hard to know how much Christmas stuff to take with you and how much ordinary stuff, because people still have birthdays and get married and have babies and things in the run up to Christmas. But lots of the stores seem to just concentrate on Christmas stuff, don't they? So I think I'll take a mixture of both. And the last one, we'll put that way around. go. So there's the profile. So I'm going to do a circular one, a circular sentiment topper on this one. I did a square one on this, and I really like the square one, but that sentiment didn't really fit on the right size square. I would have to have done a huge square on the front, which would have covered up most of the designer series paper. So I thought I'd go for the circle. So all I've done is glued. I've not used any dimensionals on this one because with it having quite a few panels on it, it makes it quite thick. So I didn't want to add too much extra thickness. So I've just glued it all. And then this one, just put a panel of glue down the middle. And stick that one there. There you go. Then I think we need some pearls or some embellishments on that. And I think I've only got ordinary pearls, so these I'll have to do. So let's have a look. And these are contraband pearls. I haven't got any Stampin'Up ones. So I've one there. One there. Oops. One there. And I have another one down here. And shall I put one? Couple on here as well. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll have a couple on here as well because it's a wedding card. We'll go mad. Oh, I forgot to stick the piece on the back. Why didn't you remind me? So I'll just put this on the back and then it's done. So as you can see, it's a really quick and simple card to do. All the measurements and the instructions will be over on my blog at craftykarendesigns.blogspot.com a little bit later on today. There we go. I hope you'll agree. It's a really simple card, and I've used the same designer series paper for both. One's a birthday card, one's a wedding card. I think they both look fab. I hope you agree. If you do, please give me a thumbs up on the video, click the subscribe button and click on the little bell so you'll get notified next time I upload a video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.